Ladies and gentlemen, we found our good friend Josh Snyder.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey, Josh, good to see you. The viewers know when we get you in front of the camera, we're about to hear a lot of good information. What's going on with this coach, sir?
Well, today I'm gonna throw a little curveball to you. I've been showing a lot of new coaches, but they want to show a pre-owned coach.
This is a really good looking coach. I would have guessed it was a brand new coach, but what's the story?
This is a 2018, it's P50, so it's one of our newer 2018 models. Anybody knows the P50? P50 stands for Porsche. It's our 50th anniversary. So this is the 18th of the new body style of the P50.
Now, when you said Porsche, what is Newell Coach's affiliation with Porsche?
We work with Porsche Designs, and they design the outside of our coach, such as the front and rear cap. They help us out a lot with that in their engineering. And so a lot of this cap stuff that goes back there, the door and all that to the engine, up to the awning and how that meets, is all designed by Porsche Design for us. They've been working with us, actually, Andrew, since I believe in the late 90s they started working with us.
Well, that helps explain why these coaches are so beautiful. Now, we've seen you in front of a lot of Newell coaches. I know that the availability with the new Newell coaches is very rare. What is your current backlog if someone wanted to order a brand new Newell coach?
You're looking at about roughly about a 23 to 24 month backlog right now. It is a good, healthy backlog for us, but we do have a lot of show coaches that's gonna be mixed in there, so some may be available sprinkled throughout, but we need to show those coaches off. But also, too, we have a lot of great pre-owned coaches coming in.
And this coach is available right now?
It's available right now. Because our new market, we're so far all set, obviously pre-owned is really, really important to us right now. And we actually took this coach in on consignment. We do consign coaches here as well. And that's what this coach is right here. And it's a beautiful paint job, and we're lucky to have it here.
Yeah, now I know we've talked about it in previous videos. Newell Coach has a 2-year warranty, the only one in the industry that I know of with a 2-year warranty. Does that 2-year warranty extend on a consignment coach like this, or how does that work?
Great question. If you buy a consignment coach or any coach from us, that's a pre-owned coach that's 2015 or newer, we go by the 8 model years of what we're currently building. We're currently building 2023s, so anything 2015 and newer, you'll get a 2-year, 24,000 mile Newell limited warranty. What that explains is it does chassis, engine, all that's included in there, slide seals and all the stuff. What's not included is wear and tear items such as tires, headlights, and batteries.
Okay.
So you're very well covered. So I don't know if we're the only one in the industry that does it, but it holds us very much accountable for our pre-owned. It shows how much faith we have in our pre-owned product, and also how good we go through the pre-owned product during our pre-delivery inspection. We want to be on the hook to show accountability and responsibility to that customer for 2 years.
Well, I have a lot of questions I want to ask you, but let's take a closer look at this beautiful Newell. And what coach number is this?
This is 1618, the 18th P50 model we have right here. So we started the P50 models at coach 1600, so this is 1618.
I didn't know that. I learned something every time I hang out with you, and this is a video you're going to want to watch all the way to the end, because Josh is loaded with great information. Also worth subscribing to the channel because we're doing more videos here. Yeah. Josh is going to be sharing some other cool coaches with us. What's going on with this mid-entry?
Well, this mid-entry right here, we wanted to start out with the slide outs in so we can get a good look at the bays and underneath storage. A little bit about mid-entry. A lot of people worry we might not have any pass-through storage or not much storage at all. So I want to show this coach off to you because on the passenger side, bay 1 does have a big joey bed with a big 100-pound freezer in it, refrigerator freezer. We're gonna hit, remember, B out. I want to show you how far out this actually does go for the mid-entry. Now on our front entries, we have 45.5 inches of width in 2 pass-through storages. On this particular mid-entry, and on most mid-entries, we're gonna have the first pass-through storage is gonna be 40.5 inches, and this is gonna be 26.5 inches. So versus 90 over 66. Not on this particular mid-entry, but other mid-entries, we do have another storage space behind the mid-entry door. It's a manual tray, and it's 20 inches in width. So you really have about probably 6 to 7 less inches in width between the front entry and the mid-entry and pass-through storage.
Nice.
So it's not as bad as what a lot of people think it is. So we can put grills, coolers, and different things like that. And this is a little bit of an oversized joey bed right here, slide tray. You can get smaller slide trays where they don't go up as high and things like that.
Yeah, let's take a look. So this is a Dometic cooler, fridge, freezer?
Yeah, it's a 2.8, and it can hold a lot of weight as well, up to a ton, if not more, on these heavy-duty slide trays. 2,000
pounds?
Yes, roughly about 2,000 pounds.
Now, what is the gross vehicle weight of this coach?
63,600 pounds is our GVWR. We have a 25,000 pound towing capacity. But you asked about the cargo carrying capacity, which is a great question. A lot of our coaches In fact, all of our coaches are custom done. So granite's going to weigh more than porcelain, let's say. So different coaches are going to weigh a little bit, but we probably average anywhere from about 8,000 pounds roughly, 6,000 to 8,000 pounds. It depends on what the coach is, the slides, the length of the slides. A lot of stuff can add weight and take weight away. So you have a pretty good cargo carrying capacity because we have a lot of interior storage as well. But we want to try to at least give a customer 5,000. While we have this bay door open, a lot of people have been asking, how do we shut the bay doors? Because they're not open by the side, they're top hinged. The reason why we do that, we get double latches, and when the slides are out, it tucks underneath the slide and it gives it a nice, good look. So it's a bifold door. What we do is you just put your hand right here on the latch, pull down, boom, and put.
How long has Newell Coach been using the bifold doors?
Probably started in the mid to late 2000s. We started doing that, and it's been a popular hit. Now, this is 2018. Now we put the push button up here, but this is just a latch system. So all you have to do is just latch it out like that. Now this right here is our 26-inch pass-through storage right here, and it does come out on the slide tray, really big. And we have a variations of slide trays as well. This is probably our biggest, bulkiest one. Once again, I can put my hand up here. Boom. This bay right here is our entertainment bay right through here. You now have your nice 43-inch Samsung LED TV with a Bose surround sound speaker up there. Did you see that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Little sound bar speaker, not surround sound. And you have this right here, the water filtration, charcoal filtration system. You can see we put a label on down there when they were replaced. They were replaced June 10th of 2022. Also, fresh water fill your tank right here.
Oh,
See
okay.
that? So you got a good gravity fill. You might have your water spigot on this side right here and you can't run your hose over to the other side. You have an optional freshwater fill.
Yeah, and is this all real carbon fiber back here?
Yes, it is.
I love how that's underlit. Now, talking about fresh water, what are the holding tank capacities in this coach?
Well, in most Newells, it's 143 gallons. This right here has 180 gallons split freshwater, 180 gallons wastewater. That's why the AquaHot's in a little bit different of a place right here on this one. Now, remember I talked about the two pass-through storages up front? And I said most mid-entries have a pass-through storage right here. This right here, we have our electronics bay. Because we have those 37 additional gallons, we have to reposition everything.
Is that 37 for each tank? Yeah. 37 fresh and 37 black, yeah. So really 75 gallons.
74 gallons.
Yes,
exactly. Sir. It's a lot more space. So therefore, we could not have 3 pass-through storages with 180 gallon tanks on a mid-entry. So we have to put right through here. You see right here, this does come out. Probably seen that before in previous videos.
Yes, sir.
And you have your old lay down, boom, with your inverters, your two 2800 watt pure sound wave inverters back there, and you have good flow right through there. So you put a little bit of storage stuff in there. I don't recommend putting a lot because it is the electronics bay. And if you ever have to get in there, you have to pick that up. So you want to probably put some lightweight stuff right there.
Yes, sir.
See, that thing fits really nice and tug in there.
Oh, yeah. And talking about 180 fresh and 180 black gray combined, I don't know anyone else that did that. Do you know if this coach was a NASCAR coach originally, or do you know what the ownership history is of this coach?
I don't know much about the ownership history of this coach. I know it has had one owner, and the owner that owned it before did custom design and build it. That's all I really know. I don't know much about him. He was not my customer.
So it's a one-owner coach.
It's a one-owner coach right now. We're consigning it for him.
But this machine is definitely set up to do some long-term dry camping if needed.
Yeah. It is. It's very much so. And we also, don't forget, we have our 2 big awnings that come out right here. Those are carefree awnings that come out 12 feet and they come down like that, so it does block the sun. But we also have window awnings. We have Girard window awnings. A lot of people don't realize that. We run carefree patio awnings and Girard window awnings.
What's the reasoning for using 2 different types of awnings?
If you look up at how our P50 design is going right here, you see how that awning, that front fascia kind of curves a little bit and flows with the coach very well? Carefree was willing to do that for us and work with us on the design of this coach, so therefore we use their awning system. And it's been a great awning system. You know, it comes out in 4 different stages, or you can stop it wherever you want if you need to, but you can just hit 4 and it'll come out all the way. 3, 2 will cover the slide topper kind of like, and 1's all the way in. And it does have a wind and motion sensor availability too. So that's a big difference.
Nice. Now we were just talking about the holding tanks. What about the diesel fuel tank in this coach?
Good question, because right here, this is our diesel fuel tank right here. You can do it dual side, and you have our camera right here, so you know right when you're at the pump. And this is a 200-gallon tank right here. We have a 200-gallon diesel tank, and on the other side, on the driver's side, Right beside our 200-gallon fuel tank, we have a 15-gallon DEF tank.
And I've got to just give everybody a close-up of just how perfect this stainless. It's literally flawless. This is like I would expect to see on an absolutely brand new coach. And I also love how that light illuminates down, so if you are fueling up at night, and you can go a long way after you fill up that reservoir.
Oh yeah, and then you also have our 6 8D 12-volt Lifeline batteries right here.
Now, when you were backing this coach up, I noticed the tag axle here aggressively turning, and this coach was turning on a dime. What's going on with the tag on this coach, sir?
Yeah, that's a good point there, Andrew. And what it is we're on an active steerable tag system. And what that is it works both forward and backwards. You notice whenever I was backing up, it worked just the same as it did forward. And that means it's active, and so therefore it's more like four-wheel steering. It works with when you're steering the wheel with the front steer tires, well, all you have to do is steer the wheel and guide the coach.
Nice.
And it'll take you right on in. So it doesn't help our turning radius a lot. We are a 45-foot coach that can turn a 38-foot diameter circle. So FYI, and this right here has our 600 ISX Cummings in it. We did not go to the X15 605 Cummings until coach 1639. 25,000
pound towing capacity, leading the Class A industry. A lot of cool stuff. What else is going on with this coach, sir?
Well, this coach right here, I want you to look right here. We didn't hit on the paint that much. We started doing a lot of honeycomb material in there as it kind of faded it right through there. I really like that fade. And this one we really started doing a lot of ghosting and different things right in there.
Yeah, little drop shadows. You've got a stenciled pattern here in this stripe, and then I like the fade too. You can see this is like a charcoal pattern, like a silver with a little charcoal, very, very light honeycomb, and you can see that pattern darkens as we get towards the back of the coach, and then almost turns into more of like a black. Just a really stunning design overall. The cameras don't do justice, but I'm looking forward to getting on the inside of this coach too. One of the best looking interiors I've seen.
All right, this is the fuel bay. Like I said, we have a 200-gallon tank with a 15-gallon DEF. They're right next to each other. And you can see this coach, we really haven't had a chance to go through this coach quite yet, but it's really in great shape. The owner kept it in phenomenal shape.
Yeah, I could tell just looking through these bays.
Yeah. This right here, remember I was talking about the aqua hot's moved a little bit. The aqua hot is over here on this side right here with our central vac system right there. So everything's easy to get to. Move forward. This is where you want to have your sewage, your water, all that stuff, access to everything with our mana block system. And we've been through before about all of our water pumps. We have 2 water pumps, our Headhunter water pumps in there as well. Everything's very easy to get to. We move forward through here, Andrew. All we have is our 2 pass-through storages. Remember, we got 40 and a half inches and 26 inches right there. And then this right here is just what we call the L1. You have your valid 2 air compressors right there for whenever you are parked. It'll help keep your coach level and also operate your doors and things such as that. This is the front chassis load center right here. We'll have all your fuses and everything for like your headlights, windshield wipers and things such as that. Kind of see everything's nicely labeled in there. You can just look throughout and see how well this coach really was taken care of.
And what size generator does this coach have?
We have this is a 20 kW Martin generator. Its own airbag, so therefore it absorbs all the energy so you don't feel the vibration inside the coach. And it's built in a nice hush box. We still run that generator today. We also have a fire suppression system inside our generator bay. You can see it right there when it gets to a certain degree. If something might happen, we will go off.
Well, this outside is really stunning, but I think the folks are in for a treat seeing the inside of this coach. What do you think, Josh?
Let's check it out. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Remember, on all 5 mid-entries, it does come with a screen door.
Josh, this does not look like a 2018 at all.
Beautiful coach. It's a great mid-entry coach. Has a lot of awesome features in it. And if you look right here, this is one of the great features we have here.
I don't think we've ever seen a coach with this.
We've not done the L Lounge sofa dinette / combination coach yet. This was really popular back in 2017, 2018 models. You'll see it in 2019. And it's pretty cool because it allows for a lot of great seating. But it does have a hide-to-bed sofa right there.
Okay.
So it comes out to a full, not a queen. It's a little bit smaller that area because we had to extend the dinette. If you see right here, we have 2 cushions right here. This dinette's pretty long right here, so the bed's kind of tucked in a little bit there. So it's more of a full-size bed. But this right here gives you great seating for dinette. This is a great entertaining coach. This dinette right here does come up and down, in and out, extend, retract, so when the slides are in, you can be able to get through. But it does come out pretty far, so you have some comfortable seating, and then it can adjust with the dinette leg height as well. So if you're kind of chilling here on the couch a little bit, and you just want to lay back in this corner and pop your soda down or something right there, your drink, and kind of chill, you can kind of have a mini coffee table.
Yeah, that's cool. Kind of a little mini coffee table there. Now, talking about seating, a lot of people ask me about the front captain's chairs. Do those spin around, and can you utilize those as well?
Most definitely, they do spin around. Now we have this little mobile driver cuddy right here, which is really cool. We got some good storage inside there, cup holders, and then little extra secret storage compartment right here.
Oh, nice.
That comes with all Newell coaches, and people really like that. And the benefit of this right here is, while I was showing that, is you just hit this little button right here. Just spin it around right through there. And you can move on the other side right here. You'll be able to go a little forward. So you can kind of lounge back a little bit.
And is that an air seat as well?
Air seat. You also have heat and AC on it, so it can blow a little hot or cool air on you. It can lounge back. The only thing this cannot do versus this over here is they don't have the foot rest that pops out.
Okay, but this will spin around with the footrest
as well. Yes, sir. So what we do right here is we just kind of, and they're really easy to spin. I mean, it didn't take no time. I didn't have to adjust anything.
Zero effort.
Zero effort. You do have to make sure the steering wheel's all the way up. But, and then you take your little driver cuddy right there, boom.
You got your cup holders while you're lounging. So this coach is really set up to comfortably seat 2, 4, probably close to 10 people, I would say.
And it's really, I mean, one thing is, not only about that is there's not a bad viewing point for the TV in the house, because you have this nice big curved TV. When's the last time you've seen a good looking curved TV?
Yes, sir.
And but you also have a TV lift right here, and so it'll pop up right there as well. So
nice.
Therefore, you do have great viewing, and so it is great for entertaining. And if you want to play a card game, you can put a couple of your other chairs down over there and have nice people to sit right there. That's just the benefit, once again, of Newell. Their big interior space allows you to do some great entertaining.
Yeah, I love this setup with all the seating over here, and then normally I see the televator on the other side, but this is a really cool layout. Now, this ottoman here, this is something that I started seeing more recently in late model coaches. I believe they refer to this as the David ottoman?
It's the David ottoman, yeah, done by our cabinet maker, Dave Pennell. And so he built it so he gets the name credit for it.
Was 2018 one of the newer? I haven't seen too many of these, but I really like them.
Look at Coach 1600, I believe. That's a coach you'll see a lot in pictures and different things, because that was our first P50 model. Put it in there and it kind of caught on, so a lot of people saw his promotional pictures. And so you'll see this in a lot of 1600 plus coaches.
Yeah, now let's go back up to the cockpit area here. There's something that I want to point out to the viewers that we're not seeing from 3 or 4 feet away, but when you get a close-up on the texture here of these leathers, this is just another level of the materials that are used. What are the materials that they use, and what is that?
They use a number of different materials. The customer gets to pick it out. Villa does our passenger seat, Noddler does our driver's seat. We already said it's an air ride seat. Now what's cool about these two companies is we actually send the fabric to them to upholster.
Oh, cool.
So they do it in-house. So this nice quilted leather material right here is done by Villa, and it matches very well, and it's done by Cloniger too. And we've been working with both of these companies for many years.
Now, do you think you could try out that recliner? I know you
yeah, but
you mentioned it. I want to see it in action here.
Armrest can go up. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Back. Now let's see that headrest pop up.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And we could talk more. I mean, talk about the advantages of a mid-entry coach. I've got to take a step back to give folks a perspective here. The door is right over here, so really just a lot of living space up here to the front of the coach. I think one of the biggest advantages is your passenger up here.
Yeah, well, when I first started here, I really wanted to know what the advantages was for a mid-entry coach, because we're the only one in the industry that does it. So I got a hold of a number of different customers that had mid-entry, and they're very loyal to the mid-entry. And a couple of the best reasons why I heard people like mid-entry. One is, if you look right here, the passenger does not have a door, there's not any steps going in there, so they have a nice full flat area, and they kind of have their own little compartment area. But the best, probably a couple of the biggest reasons was when people walk into your coach, you're not walking in front of the TV and walking all the way to your coach. Most of the time during the day, you're coming to your coach to maybe use the bathroom, get a drink out of the refrigerator. Well, you walk into the mid-entry, boom, refrigerator there, half bath there. People love that. People love the screen that we've been able to provide on the mid-entry. Another good thing I have is a lot of people like the privacy of a mid-entry. And most campgrounds, you back in and your door is right out in front of everybody. You open it up, everybody walking by can see in. This gives you a little bit more privacy. And then probably the last good one was most of your casitas, tiki huts, and things like that back in the right rear because your sewage and water and connections on the left rear. So you walk right out into your tiki hut and all that stuff. Those are a couple good reasons, a couple good examples of what people gave me why they prefer the mid-entry.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of mid-entry coaches myself. This is a great opportunity for someone. Now, how many mid-entry coaches is Newell Coach building new compared to front entry coaches?
I always say it's probably about 35 to 40%. You know, on the front entry, we can do a 2 full bathroom bunk coach, which has probably been our most popular selling floor plan. We started out in coach 1610, and we're in coach 1770 right now, roughly, on production. And like 25 of those, probably closer to 30, have been the 2 full bathroom bunk coach floor plan. So really that's kind of put front entry more dominant.
I did hear you guys may be working on some mid-entry floor plans that may change the game.
It's a game changer coming out soon. We will have a mid-entry bunk coach, and you'll be filming that coach as well. With
2 baths?
With a bath and a half.
Okay, that's something that we're gonna...
It's gonna be I'm really excited about it. It's something that we really worked hard for, and we can finally say yes to those people that want to have a bunkhouse coach, bath and a half. Newell Coach can build it for you.
I can't wait to see that, Coach. It's definitely worth subscribing to the channel to make sure you don't miss that video, because when Josh shows us that, Coach, that's going to be a game changer in the industry.
Definitely a game changer. And this coach right here just offers so much new that we're still doing today. That's what I love about this coach right here. Look at some of the interior features and stuff. These big sconces right here, the sconce lights. We still do the silhouette shade. This laminate right here, these grays and whites are really becoming popular at this time. So this is a very, very modernized coach, and really a coach ahead of his time, which is great for someone right now.
Yeah, the light grays and the light whites, this is a timeless design for sure.
It really is. If you come through here, this has a 15-foot, 7-inch long slide, which is something we can easily do on a mid-entry. Now we can only go to a certain slide length right here, I believe 14 feet, roughly about 14 feet is about the longest slide we can go for a mid-entry. And a 15-foot, 7-inch long slide right here really provides for great galley space. I mean, look at all these drawers and big area right here with your trash can right there. Once again, we have 3 big open spots. It's a big myth you lose a lot of kitchen space with the mid-entry. You don't. You don't lose a lot of couch space. You don't lose a lot of front space at all.
Now, is this 15.7? Is this the longest slide room that you make?
No, we can go 17 feet 7 inches. And in fact, if you ever see right here, we have 2 slide bearing covers. And in fact, everybody always asks me why I never point these out in the videos. A lot of people think these right here are coffee tables or little things. They're actually slide bearing covers. We get a lot of height in our slide because our slide rails are right here on the side versus underneath. So that gives us a big advantage. And so these right here do come in and piano hinge down. But a lot of people when they come in here, they always want to tug and pull and see why does this not open up? And they say, why don't you put that in the video? So now we're putting it in the videos. But what led me to get to that is on the 17-foot, 7-inch long slide, it has to have a 3rd slide bearing cover right here in the middle. So sometimes we'll put like a nice little support bar right there. Might have some glassware up there and make it look real nice. That's how you can always tell if it's a 17-foot, 7-inch long slide. This right here is 15.7, got a really big galley, and actually the 15-foot, 7-inch long slide on this side right here is probably our most popular slide option.
You were just mentioning the height of your slide rooms definitely the tallest in the industry that I know of. What is the height? And I'm 6'2". I'm able to completely stand up inside of the slide room, but then when we go into the coach, I mean, what's the headroom in this coach?
Actually, 6 feet 4 inches is the actual height right here, and then you got 7 feet 5 inches, 89 inches of interior height right up here. So if you're 7 foot tall, you can fit inside a Newell coach. If you're under 6'4", you can walk in the slides.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This right here is a little buffet area right here with our plumbed coffee maker right here. Got nice storage up through here. And if you kind of look and see right there, as soon as you open up that door, that LED light strip does come on.
Yes, sir.
So if you're digging for your coffee in the morning and the sun hadn't come up yet and you don't want to wake everybody up, just open that up, pop your filter in, and get your coffee going. This right here is a little bit more storage underneath. And then this right here is our G monogram compressed air refrigerator right here. It really locks in.
Yeah, and I love
those big hinges.
Love looking at those hinges and just how industrial and just clean. You know, this is a 2018, but I would think it was a brand new coach if I didn't know any better.
Well, that's why we charge a lot of money for our coaches, because they're built well and they last. Our coaches last, and we want them to stay looking new for a long time. So it's not surprising to me this 2018 is 5 years old and looks to be like it just drove off the factory floor.
Yeah, talking about coaches that last, I see some 30, 40-year-old coaches out in your service department here.
We have a lot of the 80s coaches seem to be coming back in style. A lot of people remodeling 80s coaches and living full time right now in them, and it's pretty cool. In fact, some of them have little Facebook following groups. They're pretty neat to follow. Something new just catching on. I guess they retrofit the coach. Yeah, with the bones of this coach, though, it makes sense because this is the same type of structure that you guys have been using for how long? Well, we started with this chassis, the chassis we run now and stuff, and we've always made improvements, but the base has been since 2004, and we've improved, made a number of different adjustments since then. But how we build the chassis with the things right there, we started rough 2004 model year. Before that, we had different engines. You had the Detroit Diesel 515, a couple others, but in 2004, slides were really just becoming popular. They were 7 years old, so we realized we had to beef our chassis up a little bit more to get these bigger slides, and so we started working new chassis development, and it kind of led with us mixing with the valid slides very well. Kind of give you a little history on that right there. Now this is a bath and a half coach, one of the most desirable floor plans. We walked right behind that bath, but you just brought up money. So I gotta ask you, before we show the folks the rest of the coach, how much money do you need for this coach? This coach right here is listed on our website, www.newellcoach.com, for $1,795,000. And that does come with a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. And how much are the brand new Newell coaches going for? Well, right now, it's like I said earlier in the video, we're 2 years backlog. So about average right now, will be coming out in our 2024, 2025s. We're coming about $2.5 million. Okay, so this is a lot of value. The fact that it's available right now, significantly less than a new one, would be still a timeless design. Yeah, I mean, and with the mid-entry, the L lounge sofa, and just what we looked at up front, it really is a great buy. Come on down here and continue on. You can see right here, you have a nice, really big, right here, mid-half bath. Yeah, and I want to point out, we haven't even looked at these beautiful tile floors, but I love how they continue right into the bathroom. Is that an underlit agate countertop? Yes, it is. That was an expensive option. I've heard a few people talk about putting that in their houses. It's not cheap, but we want the best. Yeah, so what else is going on in this half bathroom? This half bath right here, you see you have a nice, really deep sink right here. You have a good vented window right here with your silhouette, and good storage in this thing. Look how deep that medicine cabinet is right there. Absolutely. There are adjustable shelves, and then you even have a little bit more back here. See how clean they kept the coach. I mean, even the inside, I love that look of that finish that they use. But who else is doing this where the inside of the cabinet door matches the cabinet? Just another level. Check out that hinge there. If you look at this door right here, it really opens up with the bend of the door. Let's see how that door bends right there, and it flows really nice right through there. Oh yeah. There's a really good flow to it, and that really helps open up, because if we squared this off, we couldn't have our step cover right here. So it does have a step cover that comes out right here. And that really helps pivot that around that step cover right there by being able to curve this out and also maximize space. Yes, sir. So we do have a little pocket door right here.
Oh, full-length mirror here on this side. What's on the other side there, Josh?
This right here on the other side is just a nice laminate piece.
Can we close it up?
Right through there? You want to see? Right
Yes,
here?
sir. Such a beautiful look. And when we close this off here, you would not think that we're standing in a motorhome right now, the way that this, like a luxury hotel room.
It really is. And once again, our interior design department, Amber Kerning, did this one. She knocked it out of the park again. It just feels like home inside of these things. And she does a great job with it. This right here has really good storage in these corners right here. But this does have the TV lift right here, so we don't have any storage right there, but this TV does lift up, and the reason why a lot of people like that is so therefore they can see the big windows and see out of them. Right over here, this little shade master button right here.
Oh,
boom.
Press one button, and Newell has the biggest windows in the industry that I know of. That's quite a view there.
It is quite a view, it really is. And just like I say, we do have window awnings because a lot of heat does come through these big windows. So in order to help that out, we do really good shade system along with these window awnings. Really make a big difference. There, you can see out. We want you to see, as I say, your RV and to see the world.
Absolutely.
You don't want to look at walls.
Yes, sir. And I love the panoramic. Not only are the windows huge on the wall there, but also on the inside of the slide room, you've got very large windows to give you that panoramic view. And there's a little look at Camp Newell right there. There's one of those older Newell coaches that we were just talking about. That's got to be what, mid-90s or?
That is a 1995 right there.
95. Now, is this a king size bed, or what size is this bed?
This is actually a king size right here, and it can extend out. You know, on our Newells, we want to maximize slide depth. So when the slides are in, you got to tuck the bed in. Kind of fold this down right here just so you can kind of get an idea. And I'm just going to extend the bed out right here. So most of the time, whenever you're parked and set up, you'll have this bed already folded out. So it's not something you have to do every day or anything. But what it does is you can fold this on down. And boom, you have your full 78-inch
king size?
King size, 72 by 78 inch. Now our standard bed is 66 by 78, but we do offer a king size, a full king size as well.
Okay,
So
you still have
the pillows back correctly, but you kind of get an idea.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, now you still have a nightstand area on both sides.
You have a nightstand, and you have some extra coat closet space, because a lot of people may not want to, even though that does go retract in, you can shimmy around, but a lot of people might not want to shimmy around the bed. So if you want to get a jacket, you can just grab it out of your coat closet right there while you're in transit.
Nice.
The slides are in. So a lot of people really like that, along with these really big drawers right here.
Oh, yeah.
You see they come all the way out, and not only that, you can control everything from inside of your coach from your bedroom, right there from the comforts of your bed. So that makes a big difference. Kind of see we even have a little bit more storage right through here. If we can get some storage in there, we'll put it in there. And we have good storage over here, these overhead compartments right through here.
Oh, yeah, a little spot for extra pillows or bedding.
Yeah, and it just really makes a big difference. Right there, it really is for sheets, bedding, and things like that. You always need it, because underneath the bed, and most of our coaches, we have the normal dinette, the extended dinette stuff, and things like that.
Okay.
That right there, we don't have an extended dinette on this particular coach right here, so this is going to have some additional storage underneath this bed. We come in here to the master bath, and I was wanting to point something out. When people are looking at our master bathrooms, a lot of people always ask me how big are the showers. This door right here is standard right here on all Newells. So you can always look at this section right here. If it's right there, it's gonna be a smaller shower. Here this is medium size, and we have some that even come all the way out to here. So you can kind of always cheat right there if you're looking at pictures or something, and look at this space right here. The bigger this area is beyond the door, the bigger the shower will be.
And what is the standard shower size?
Well, we don't really have a standard, but the smallest shower size we have, I think, is a 33 by 30, and we can go all the way up to a 60 by 35 or 38, I think.
Wow.
I mean, we can go really big. You see right here, you have your nice cedar lined closet right through there, and you have your nice owner's manual and everything in here. They left that in there for everybody. Boom, and everything's labeled out.
Nice. Yeah, and you still have a lot of headroom here in the back of the coach.
And even right here. We have right here, you have a nice washer dryer. You can slide those in. That makes a big difference. So you actually have a good space back here, and then you have a nice little laundry hamper right there. Makes a big difference. You have storage all behind all these mirrors right there.
All kinds of storage, and even I got to point out a little extra storage for laundry detergent up there.
And I just learned this, a lot of our customers like this feature right here, the ladies do. They can get ready right there and they can look at the back of their head and get ready when they do their hair and stuff. So that's another great feature we have. This beautiful inlay sink right here looks really, really good.
Yeah, some of the sinks that you guys use are just next level. I don't know, out of this world. Where is that? Just all Amber's design or what?
Amber comes up with it. She has a number of different companies she works with. Yeah, that comes from Amber. If it's interior design, Amber, Nathan. We also welcome Sydney on board now. She's new. She's helping Amber out, and they're just doing an amazing job. I probably mention Amber a lot throughout these coaches, Amber and Nathan, but they really are the ones that make these decisions with the customers to what the coach will look like.
Well, those are the names we hear from the customers too.
Yes, yeah, because I mean, they work with them one-on-one. You build a great relationship with those two, and they put 100% in each coach, really about 150% in each coach. We're just lucky to have them.
Absolutely.
Very lucky. And they build stuff, it lasts, it looks good, and we try to make the interiors timeless, and Amber does a phenomenal job of that, along with getting the customer's taste and what they want.
Do you know how many coaches Amber has designed since she came to work with Newell Coach?
Great question, because she just told me the other day, and I got to look it up, but I think
she's getting some experience. She's getting some coaches
she's done
under her
well at probably over 200 coaches.
Wow. Well,
Yeah,
it definitely shows, and the bar continues to raise.
Yeah.
But Josh, this coach is an incredible opportunity for someone. If someone is a serious buyer, how much dough do you need again, and who should they get a hold of?
Just give me a call, and you need $1,795,000. My name is Josh Snyder. You can reach me at 918-542-3344. I'm at extension 201.
Awesome, Josh. I greatly appreciate you and the team at Newell Coach. I also greatly appreciate all of you out there on YouTube subscribing to the channel and liking these videos. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Safe travels.